real, I'm the truth. My wrist stay wetter than the tub. I be walking around looking like got a young in the club. Mad that it show love. Cash money be doing too much. Red bottoms with my Mike and Mary jeans. Money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a Balmain belt, it look like a king with him. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. Let a crib got a view.
And a view of the skyscrapers of Midtown Manhattan from high above the East River here in New York City. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. So the New York starting five, they've got Anthony Davis, Doncic out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Allen Iverson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the two. And for New York, Randall out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Barrett, and it's Payton in at the point. So off the tip, it's New York. The pass to Iverson. New York moving it around. Here's Davis, and Gibson sends it back.
And Gibson just out here to play hard defense, showing great awareness coming up there with that block.
Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
To the middle, and Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
Here's Davis, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against New York.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And both free throws good for Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And it's Davis with the ball for New York. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That's good from Payton.
And the 6'4", 185-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Iverson outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Puts it up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Payton.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Doncic outside. Inside. Morris inside. Randall on him. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich.
How about the strength of Morris, shrugging off the D and nailing the shot?
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Payton up top. And the defense by Davis contesting the shot.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to happen.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Knicks with possession here. Gibson passes to Payton. Randall with the ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Randall's got his second bucket tonight.
He's got some toughness step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Dives for it. But they get it back. Morris. Randall grabs the board.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Now here's Harkless. Guarded closer. Makes it off the glass. And so Doncic will bring it up for New York. 4-point game. Bogdanovich finds Morris. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. At the tip, Davis on the follow.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
So it's the Knicks now. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. The shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Omari Spellman comes in for Morris. Green, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Robertson in for Bogdanovich. Knox misses. New York trailing. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Ntilikina. And here's Bullock from the arc. Carter pulls it in.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Green inside the three-point line. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Ntilikina. And stolen by Iverson. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Ntilikina. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Check the stride on Carter's drive right there. Stomps his way right inside and takes his shot.
He hits both from the stripe.
A nightly double-double threat. Carter Jr.'s combination of size, length, and sheer willpower is impressive.
New York trails by 4. Here's Ntilikina. Passes to Bullock, and they get it. That one runs in his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. Don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Knox. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Robertson. Misses the 3. Pushing it up. Here's Ntilikina. Great D that time from Green. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. New York leads by just 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
They've been quicker to the ball, showing great anticipation and terrific hustle.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Ntilikina. Portis is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Robinson, and it's Ellington in at the shooting guard. Iverson against Robinson. And finished off by Carter.
With noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
New York trails by 3. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Spellman the pass to Iverson. It's rebounded by Portis. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
New York calls timeout. And a new group in for the Knicks. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Julius Randle comes in for Bobby Portis. It's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Frank Ntilikina. And then for New York, Davis is checked in for Wendell Carter. Marcus Morris comes in for Amari Spellman. And it's Bogdanovich in for Robertson. Here's Barrett. A shot missing. So New York will take it the other way. Doncic passes to Iverson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Iverson's got the lead up to 7 now for New York. New York with the ball. Now Payton. Pass to Gibson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Randle. And no good. Good work defensively by Morris. The drive by Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Randle with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Randle no good. New York with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Doncic. And again, it's New York.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Kevin Knox is checked in for Gibson. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Iverson against Payton. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Randall left side. The pass to Knox. Shot clock at 5. Back to Randall. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And New York leads by 13.
Man, leaving no room for error with the putback slam. Davis doesn't mess around on the offensive board.
Payton up top is guarded by Davis. Count the basket. And that's now 6 points for Elfrid Payton.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Morris, no good. Morris has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Bogdanovich with it. Now Payton defending. Iverson dishes to Davis. Randall with some nice D. You know, Greg asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Randall. Portis comes in for Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Ntilikina in for Elfrid Payton. And then for New York, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Green comes in for Doncic. And it's Robertson in for Bogdanovich. And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage, Greg, in his second season.
And maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Robertson, and the dunk by Robertson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For New York, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And the French native has already made an impact. Ntilikina is a young guard who plays with confidence and purpose. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ntilikina looking it over. Over in the corner, Portis. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. New York leading by 6. Here's Green. That's tipped. Here's Knox. Portis. The second chance points on the tip in. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Iverson is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Davis in at the center. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Harkless. To the paint. Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
2 shots. He hits the second from the line. New York leading by 3. The drive by Iverson. Lays it up off the glass. Iverson's got 6.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
To the inside, Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Gibson with the steal. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And the shot is good. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Omari Spellman has come in for New York. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The drive by Doncic. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he can't get the first one. Taking 2 shots. And the second free throw, good. New York trails by 3. The drive by Iverson. It's tipped. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bucket is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Will it go? And Morris with the lay-in.
When Morris gets it down in the paint, he's deadly, using his big arms to get these shots up and in.
And the foul called on Amari Spellman. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
And New York making a change here. Ellington's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The drive by Iverson. And he gets the bucket. Iverson's got 8. And here is Payton. He has 6. He kicks it to Barrett. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. He tries for 3. Knicks with a new 14. And then Randall slams it in.
Ooh, this is what makes Randall so special. His ferocity on the boards is admirable.
Here's Spellman, defended by Gibson. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Payton.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw missing.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gibson. Bobby Portis comes in for Randall. Knox, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Wayne Ellington. And then for New York, Carter, he's checked in for Morris. Green comes in for Doncic. And it's Andre Robertson in for Bogdanovich. Here's Knox for 3, Bullock. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Now here is Carter. He's guarded by Bullock. Down low, Iverson. That gives them the lead. He's got 10.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. It's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Payton outside. Pass to Portis. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Knox. Out to Payton. Over Green. Payton can't get it to go. Payton's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Green passes to Iverson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Elfrid Payton. For New York, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Elfrid Payton. And New York with a change here, too. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Amari Spellman. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. To halt the run. It's a hand on it. And Robinson is right there.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip.
Stolen by Bullock. Pass to Ntilikina. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Iverson kicks to Davis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Davis has got 8.
Wow, how about that quick thinking from AD? He doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and let it fly.
Here's Ntilikina. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first one falls. Payton, he's checked in for the Knicks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here is New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. For New York, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He misses the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Harkless is checked in. That one misses. New York trailing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Payton against Iverson. Payton right side. Outside Portis. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Plays with so much passion. Love how effective Portis is at drawing fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Carter on the wing. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
Back right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for New York. The lead is 2. They've got Reggie Bullock. Portis is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Payton in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his second foul of the game. And New York making a change here. Doncic is checked in. New York with the ball. Bullock with it. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Iverson with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. And they will call over the back on the play.
4th foul of the game for them. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Julius Randle's checked in for Portis. And New York with a change here, too. Morris is checked in. Now Payton kicks it to Harkless. Launches a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The drive by Iverson. It's rebounded by New York. Payton looking around. He feeds it to Bullock. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Bullock's got the game tied up here for New York.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
That one drops for him. Here's Payton. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. A floater. Great D that time from Davis. Payton's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. The drive by Doncic. And it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
New York calls timeout. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
For the Knicks, Gibson comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Barrett subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for New York. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Shot clock at 2. Payton, that's good.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
And there's the pass to Gibson. Randall down low, covered by Morris. Count it. That's 12 points for Julius Randle.
Let the big man eat. Give it to Randall there, and he's locked in on scoring.
Randall's got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. Here's Doncic. The shot will not fall. Randall with some nice D. Morris against Payton. Here's Harkless. Kept alive by New York. Gibson passes to Harkless. Trying to get open is Gibson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Morris kicks to Davis. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Davis. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon.
Payton passes to Barrett to take the lead. Tries again. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
As the game tightens up, that's when Randall seems to loosen up. Big bucket.
Davis against Gibson, and finished off by Davis.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Payton against Iverson. Passes it to Randall. It's tipped. Payton against Iverson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And New York leads by 4.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Morris against Payton. It counts, and the foul. That one on Davis.
Well, that's just a strong upper body. Randall converts through contact. Now, going to go to the line.
That free throw good from Randall.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Iverson right side. Some nice passing by New York here. Gibson with the steal. Here's Randall. Oh, and they take the lead. Randall's got 13 points in the second half.
Shouldn't be a surprise. Randall did this in Kentucky. He likes the ball in his hands when it counts.
The drive by Iverson. And a missed layup. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Here's Barrett. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. And a fast break now for New York. Money!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
To the inside. Yes!
It's amazing how far Randall has coming. I mean, from role player to Buddy Star, and he's not done yet.
New York with the ball. And Doncic, here we go. It's deflected. They get it back. Good work there as it goes. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Left in the fourth. To the wing right side. Robinson kicks to Payton. Pass to Barrett. He dishes it to Harkless. Just 5 on the clock. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you talk about coming through at the most crucial moment. What a job to tie this thing up.
Payton finds Randall with the fadeaway. Can't cash in.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
And here's Davis for 3. But they'll get another chance. Doncic. Shot is good. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
So a close game sees New York take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.